A 45-minute film can hardly summarize a 20-year cooperation with such a special country as India is, though it can show how Amigos de Odisha was created and how has evolved up to now. All this started when a group of traveling friends decided to collaborate with a veteran NGO that had been working in Odisha. This collaboration has been going on all this time and never losing the voluntary nature of its activity. Being women welfare one of the main aims of our activity, we thought it would be nice to show Amigos de Odisha evolution through the life of Sonu, one of our first sponsored girls. Welcome to a 20-year journey, in which there has been no single day for rest.
So now we are in your house, okay? Can you introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Sonu Agrawal. I am living in Chhattisgarh, in Jansgir, and I live in 5 members. We are living 5 members in our house. My husband, my grandmother, my 2 babies, and me.
Very nice, very nice. And you are now the manager of this house?
Yes, I manage my house. At morning 6 o'clock I started my work. 6 in the morning I take my bath. Then before my breakfast, tiffin my husband. Then he going to her business. Then I take and give the breakfast in my grandmother.
Very nice, very nice. Tell us something about your grandmother.
My grandmother is 87 years old and she is very nice people and she take care of me and my babies, and now she is ill person.
Okay, and what about your sister?
Yes, I have 1 sister, and in Indian 1 sister, then Spanish sister, 3 sisters, Madam Elizabeth, in Indian Gino. We are our communication and our get together when we met. That time was a very nice spending.
So you are happy
Yes,
with your big family?
Very big family.
You are lucky.
Yes, I'm very lucky.
We have begun by the end, visiting Sonu at her home in Naila. We got a positive impression as she is happy and her family is happy with her too. We go now to Yudayagiri, a village in the heart of Odisha, in the tribal area where SMSS established its first children's home and where Sonu and her sister Ginu were taken after a family tragedy. Her story begins there, and at the same time, the collaboration between Amigos de Odisha with the Indian NGO Subhadra Mahatab Seva Sadan that had founded that home about 20 years before. Like the vast majority of Indian weddings, Sonu's was arranged too. Niles, also motherless, went to the orphan home with a relative of his to look for a wife. He fell in love with Sonu. It was SMSS secretary together with her Spanish-sponsored family gave the go-ahead to the wedding. Sonu readily agreed and the marriage date was set. Before the day of the ceremony, the couple had seen each other twice, and on that same day, Sonu took the train to live with another family in another city in another state of India. The truth is that, from our point of view, this reality that most Indian girls live gives some concern. Sonu has fared very well, and we are happy seeing our girls leading the lives they want.
Okay, so now when you took this train for the first time?
5 years ago when I married that time.
Okay, then why you decided to be married?
Because I get new family and of course I have one family, Stars family and Spanish family and Sicilian family. So yes, I like that I have to marry one new family. So I think so this is good for me.
And who presented to you this offer of marriage?
Yes, of course, Mr. Mahanti, Istarman, after Istarman and Saliam.
One of the reasons for starting with the sponsorship program was that SMMS not only gave the girls shelter in its centers, but provided them with education. All the girls receive healthcare too.
Hello. Thank
We
you.
are in the center in Judayagiri, and the first center of SMSS where you and your sister lived
Yes.
together. How old were you when you first came here?
5 years, I think.
How was a regular day here?
Yes, at morning we are getting the prayer, and after that I sweep the all rounder in field and road. Then cooking. After that we went to our school. Then after came back in 4 o'clock. After evening 4 o'clock, that time we take some foods. Then after that we are playing in ground.
And what about the high school? What are
Yes.
your best memories?
Okay. I was lived my high school in 2011. I lived my high school, and that time I was very nice my school, and I also to my high school
Who was taking care of your health here in the
here.
center?
In my mom in Santi, she is taking care of me here. She is also very nice person. She is taking care about me and my sister Ginu.
Santi, is there something you would like to tell us about Sonu, the institution, Amigos de Odisha?
I am stay here 27 years stay here. Previous is Subhadra Mata no good condition. Now it's very good condition because the Amigo Odisha help the SMS Jiu Devi. My daughter Sonu come 1 year back come. Mr. Mom come. All friends are coming. I am very happy.
Sonu had the opportunity of getting an education and choosing her future too. Many Indian women are helpless without any chance of choosing their destiny. That's why Amigos de Odisha and SMSS have been trying to help those women at risk of social exclusion due to various causes. We are going to Pasara now, where Sobasin is waiting for us. She is the project director in the area, where an integral development program is being carried out. Education and health are the fundamental aims, but attention is also paid to the economic and social development of tribal population. We are also visiting there some of our first students at our non-formal education schools. We confirm that thanks to that education, especially the girls, these students were able to access higher education.
Hello.
Hi, Subhasini. We are pleased to be here together with you. Would you please introduce yourself?
Myself is Subhasini Patra, working in SMS since 20 years, very long time. And also I am living in Posora since 20 years in a tribal area in the jungle. And this is my organization identification. But my personal identification, I am not only born in Posora.
How is your life in Pasara?
Posora life changed everything in my life. There is a great mode in my life. When after my master degree, I came to Posora. From Lepera, India to that the central government to Posora, very interior place. And my cloth and my hairstyle, everything was different. But I was surprised to see this area. I am sitting on the old campus under the mango tree, and we are discussing with staff how we will enter in the village. And one headmaster told me, if you want to enter in this area, first you have to change yourself, your dress, your hairstyle, your everything you have to change. Then you go to village, because if you are going to buy this type of uniform, then village people cannot receive you.
From your point of view, what is the impact of Amigos de Odisha in the area?
In my point of view, there is no language, and I cannot measuring by any measurement, because great impact I am collecting from Amigodi.
What are the problems and difficulties you have found about education in the tribal area?
Tribal area education, first tribal area education is parents are not interested for education. Parents only interested how government will give money to stipend money to children and food. Actual tribal area 1% parents is not interested. If today government will stop the money and food, then tomorrow nobody will come to school.
Can you explain us about the health problems in the tribal area?
Now present health problem, if you want to identify, now more gastric, skin disease, and leg pain, backbone pain, this is. But beginning time, health problem more, because village people are not going to hospital. Another problem is malaria, blood pressure in this area. This is now more. Malaria is reduced, again increasing, again decreasing, and blood pressure also. This is the health problem. Another point is I am thinking here also health problem. People more depends on allopathic medicine.
And Subhasini, what are your feelings about Pasara, your life here, Amigos de Odisha? What can you tell us?
Now my feelings is very happy, and I am getting peace here. If I am going to my city or my village or my neighborhood house, I cannot leave you one day, because I feel very congested. First I feel oxygen maybe shortage or something, and I cannot adjust in the city life. Everywhere luxury, everywhere I cannot go with them. So I dislike to them when I am going when I cannot go toilet also in there.
Thank you so much. You know, we are all very proud of you. There are no words to thank you for all the work you do. And I'm sure all the people here will see that too. You have created a great community. And thank you very much for being
Thank
our
you.
friends.
Thank you.
Hello, thank you very much for joining us. Do you remember the time you spent in the school SMSS?
ତମର ମନେ ଅଛି କି ତମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଛୋଟ ଛୁଆ ହେଇକି ଏଠି ପାଠ ପଢୁଥିଲ? Yes, he remembering.
Was it a happy time for you?
At that time, there was no communication, and there was we have to go to door and collecting the children.
Were there many students in your school?
Now more children.
How many years did you study?
କୋଉ ଯାଏ ତମେ ପାଠ ପଢୁଛ? ପ୍ଲସ୍ ଟୁ। and ସେଠି ସେ ସ୍କୁଲରେ
ସପ୍ତମ ଯାଏ।
ନାଇଁ ସେଇ ନନ୍ ଫର୍ମାଲ ସ୍କୁଲରେ କେତେ ବର୍ଷ ପାଠ ପଢିଲ?
ନନ୍ ଫର୍ମାଲରେ 3 ବର୍ଷ।
3 years you are ready.
Are you happy of teaching now to the children of your village?
ତମେ ଖୁସି ଅଛ କି ତମ ଗାଁର ପିଲାମାନଙ୍କୁ ପାଠ ପଢେଇ ଖୁସି ଅନୁଭବ କରୁଛ?
ହଁ ଦିଦି ଖୁସି ଅନୁଭବ, ମାନେ ଗାଁର ଛୋଟ ଛୁଆ ମାନେ କିଛି ଦି ଅକ୍ଷର ଜାଣିପାରିଲେ ତାଙ୍କେ ବେକାର ବୁଲୁଥିବା ସମୟରେ ସେମାନେ ମାନେ
Yeah. Thank you very much for being here with us. Yes. We are so pleased of meeting you. You worked here in this health center from 2005 to 2011. And your medical specialty is Ayurvedic medicine. How do you define differences between Ayurvedic medicine and allopathic medicine?
Ayurvedic medicines and allopathic medicine, there are many differences there. One thing is Ayurvedic medicine is easy to procure and easy to prepare, no side effects, very cost effective and very popular. But in allopathy, the cost is very different between the Ayurveda and allopathy, and some side effects are there, and people are not well known to about that medicine, and they are not easy to buy that medicines. And other thing is there in Ayurveda, yoga also is one part of the Ayurveda, and without medicine they can do yoga and cure all the types of chronic diseases. So it is very good and cost effective and for all kind of peoples.
Can you tell us about your experience in Pasara?
Yes, very big experience for me, and in Pasara that 5 years, and I have prepared some medicines in my own knowledge with some experience collect from local peoples, and I also prepare and to apply peoples, and that will work very good also, and peoples are very well known to me, and they are very appreciate that about medicines, and all times they are asking give that powders and some applications local apply ointments are there and other tablets are there, and here people are very helpful, and they also help me to prepare and collect all the things there.
Is there any special memory you may remember during your stay here?
Yes, and very special and crucial memory for me and also all the families of those who are lived here. And in 2008, one big riots are there, and we are in terrible moment. And here me, my Didi, and Moshe and Kalwais, 4 people are living, but we 3 are living night with some terror. But no bad things happens here. We all are safe in here.
How was an ordinary day for you here?
And here my daily work is to treat patient in OPD, and other times I go fields with my Didi and other peoples, and I have treated peoples that in other way we are treating malnutrition child and giving mosquito nets and other things other related to health. We are educate people in other times. In day times, that means in a hospital also I have treated patient in OPD.
Did you work with Sovasini, and what can you tell us about her?
And she is everything for me, not also me, for all, because she is the coordinator, and other relations, she is my elder sister, and we praise her. She also guided to all the peoples, including me and other peoples, and we worked here together, and she is my lovely elder daughter, sisters.
According to your experience,
Yes.
what has been the impact of Amigos de Odisha here in the tribal area?
Yes, Amigos has very big impact in tribal, especially in this Sakabad area. And Amigos in 4 types, both educationally, economically.
What are the main health problems and difficulties in Odisha, and especially in the tribal area?
In Odisha, many problems are there, but basically tribals, the tribals people are that they are not educated well. So that's why lacking of education, they are not aware about health problem. That is one thing is our maternal mortality, child mortality, and other nutritional problems. 3 main problems are there. So all over Odisha, but basically in tribal it is.
Thank you very much for being here. It's really a pleasure.
Thank you.
talking to again.
Thank you so much.
We arrived at Gopalpuram Sea, where a reception center was set up for these women, not only for giving them shelter, but for reintegrating them into society too. There is also a home for the old age in the same town, where life passes by peacefully, but for the cyclones that periodically strike this seaside town.
Dear Savitri, we are very happy to be here with you. Could you please introduce yourself?
ମୋ ନାଁ ସାବିତ୍ରୀ ଦେବତା। ମୁଁ ଏଠି 27 years ହେଲା ଏଠି ସୋସିଆଲ ୱାର୍କର ପରିଚାଳନା କରୁଛି ଗୋପାଳପୁର ଓଲ୍ଡ ଏଜ୍ ହୋମକୁ।
How many years have you been in SMSS and in the old age center?
ଆଜିକୁ 27 ବର୍ଷ ହେଲା ସେ ଓଲ୍ଡ ଏଜ୍ ହୋମକୁ। 27 years.
Now, how many inmates are now in this center for elder people and in
Sudhar?
Sudhar?
ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଓଲ୍ଡ ଏଜ୍ ହୋମରେ 25 inmates ଅଛନ୍ତି, ladies and gents।
What is the main problem you faced in old age home.
ମାନେ ମେନ୍ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ୍ କ'ଣ ଫେସ୍ କରିଛନ୍ତି ଓଲ୍ଡ ଏଜ୍ ହୋମ୍?
ଓଲ୍ଡ ଏଜ୍ ହୋମ୍ରେ ଏମାନଙ୍କ ଦେହ ବେଳେବେଳେ ଯେଉଁ ଅସୁସ୍ଥତା ରହୁଛି ଆଉ ତାପରେ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ
ଯୋଉ ଇନମେନ୍ସ ହେଲ୍ଥ ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ୍ ଆଣ୍ଡ ଡୋନେଟ୍ ବାଇ ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ ଟୁ ସ୍ଲେଟ୍ ମନି.
And in sweater home, and what is the biggest problem you have faced?
ନାଇଁ ଏବେ ତ ଘର ସର୍ଟ ଆଗରୁ ଥିଲା ଆମିଗୋସ୍ ଓଡ଼ିଶା ଘର ପାଇଁ ହେଲ୍ପ କଲା ଆଉ ଏବେ ଘର ହେଇଗଲା ତାପରେ ଖାଲି ଗୋଟେ ଏବେ ପାଣିର ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ୍ ଅଛି ସେଇଟା ସଲ୍ଭ ହେଇଗଲା.
Our Amigos de Odisha friends, welcome to come to Gopalpur, the centers in Gopalpur.
ହଁ ଆମିଗୋସ୍ ଓଡ଼ିଶାରୁ ପ୍ରାୟ ମ୍ୟାଡ଼ାମ୍ ପଠାଉଛନ୍ତି ମଝିରେ ମଝିରେ ଆସୁଛନ୍ତି ଆଉ ଆମର ହଁ ଆମେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଏଠି ରହିବାର ଖାଇବାର ଏ ବନ୍ଦୋବସ୍ତ କରୁଛୁ.
Sonu and her sister Jinu went to SMSS Center in Bhubaneswar when they finished high school. There, Sonu did vocational training on hairdressing and beauty, and Jinu in hotel management. Jinu is currently working. Sonu set up a beauty salon and worked there for some time, though her growing family makes it difficult for her to work now. We are going now to this SMSS center where Mr. Mohanty, founder of this Indian NGO, will tell us something about his relationship with Amigos de Odisha.
Mr. Mohanty, thank you very much for being here with us today. We really appreciate you being here with us. And firstly, we would like, if it's possible, that you introduce yourself.
I am Mr. Niranjan Mohanty, Founder Secretary Subhadra Mahatav Seva Sadan, Bhubaneswar at present. Previously it was at Jiudegiri in the district of Kandhamal, Odisha.
Can you, Mr. Mohanty, please explain us a little bit about the history, how this association started, the center in Yudhagiri, in Bhubaneswar, the old age center in Gopalpur, and also about the short stay home in Sadar?
You say SMS is the brainchild of ours. But on the other hand, it's the brainchild of Amigos de Odisha, which was first established Amigo SMSS. During 40 years of our development in Odisha soil, 20 years spent from ourselves, from our initiative and everything. And another 20 years, SMS has been developed by the best cooperation of our collaborators, friends, and Amigos de Odisha, headed by Esther Miller, MS Esther Miller, Celia Budria, and many other friends. I can collect Mr. Pedro, Maria, and Angels, and many other friends are associated with it. And this is a very good organization developed Indo-Spanish relationship or social atmosphere in the year 1990. I am going back in the year 1999, where I meet President Amigos de Odisha, Esther Milan, and another friend, Celia Budria. Then we have discussed many things about the development of SMS. He has given some proposals how SMSs will develop. And accordingly, we have been under able advice of Amigos de SMSs, Mr. Milan, and many other friends for academic career of tribal ladies, tribal girls. Otherwise, if there is no help of Amigos de Odisha, that high school cannot be established. That is the most important factor. Even if SMS's future was also in the darkness, if this help could not come from the Spanish friends, orphanage. And for orphanage development, there is a hostel, recreational hall, computer training, tailoring training, dining, classroom, tuition room, everything was done by Amigo SMSs. It is, I am speaking it very gladly, openly, proudly, that Amigo SMSs, if was not there at the time in the 1999, it was a great privilege for us that SMSs cannot come to this extent. Now SMSs having many centers. In Chakapad, there is hospital, 60 non-formal schools.
Now you have explained us about how you started the cooperation with Amigos de Odisha, how the sponsorship has influenced the people in Judakiri and here in Bhubaneswar. Can you also explain us about Gopalpur, the center in Gopalpur, and also talk to us about the difficulties that you have found in the center?
You see, I have not started 10% also. The help of Amigos de SMSs. We started as joining from Jiudegiri to Posara. Hospital in Posara, 60 non-formal schools in Posara, 5 English medium school in Posara. In Posara means that is tribal populated area where you can't dream that there is a school. And people are afraid of going there. But our friends are moving at random in that area where we are afraid of going there. Then I am leaving this Chakapad area, I am proceeding to Gopalpur, where we have a old age home. We have started it in the 1988, that old home. 35 geriatric people are staying there, comfortable. And that building was out of the structure during cyclone. When cyclone is coming, it is first hitting to Gopalpur. That is just on the seashore. But it was demolished by this cyclone. And it was constructed by the help of Amigos de Odisha.
You have told us before about the center in Judakiri. Can you please tell us how sponsorship has influenced the girls there, and what are the opportunities there are now for girls?
You see, we are getting grant from government towards maintenance, and that is not sufficient for us to maintain the children. Therefore, we have demanded the government to enhance the budget of maintenance, budget of grant like that. But still now it has not been considered. It is considered in the year 1940.
Mr. Mohanty, I guess that with the sponsorship and all the actions that are taken, you need to send proofs of payment and proof of what it is done here to Amigos de Odisha. Is it difficult for you how you manage to give all the proofs and the audits?
The children are there. Children have got education. And the children are the proof how they are being benefited out of the sponsor money.
Mr. Mohanty, we will love you to tell us a little bit about your experience with Spain and your Spanish friends.
Oh, that fine morning was so nice and beautiful for me that I saw everybody kissing each other, everybody loving each other. How this country is full of love and kissing. And that was very interesting for me. And when I left after 15 days, I left Spain, and many friends were gathered, and they asked me, what about your experience staying in Spain? I have many experiences, I cannot elaborate, but only I can tell, Spain is the ocean of peace and love.
Thank you very much. It's been an honor to be here with you. Thank you so much for your efforts. And you have friends forever in Spain.
But you see, this job I am not doing for any money. I am doing for friendship, nothing else.
Hemos venido a Odisha para intentar tomar una muestra de todo lo que Amigos de Odisha ha conseguido durante estos 20 años en el trabajo con la institución Subhadra Mahathir Sevasadan en India. A través de las imágenes y la vida de una de nuestras chicas apadrinadas desde el principio, que ha sido Sonu y que se ha prestado a acompañarnos en todo el recorrido, pues hemos intentado también introducir cuáles han sido los diferentes programas, tanto en los centros de acogida de niñas, mayores o mujeres, como en la zona rural de Pasara, donde también tenemos el resto de programas educativos, de salud y de microcréditos. No sé si estas imágenes van a ser suficientes para mostrar el trabajo de estos 20 años, si no, os invitamos a venir a conocer todos los programas vosotros mismos en directo. Gracias por vuestra colaboración y esperamos que haya sido de vuestro interés estas imágenes. Gracias.